Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Headkrack After Hours. This is a young man who's been terrorizing the internet, going on tour, kicking ass and taking all types of names. He's the Nigerian terror from Marietta. One time for Kelechi.
The Nigerian terror from Marietta. I've never heard that, but one time for Kelechi. What's going on, guys?
No doubt. I watch a lot of like boxing and wrestling, and they always they add things.
Yeah, you know, you sounded like I feel like I got to knock somebody out now. Like,
but you've been knocking the hell out of some microphones, man.
I do okay. I do all right here and there. You know?
Your verbal terrorism precedes you. Like, my man Starter walked in here one day. He's like, yo, you up on Kelechi? I was like, yo, I've been seeing a name around. Mm-hmm. And he showed you on my brother Sway's show, beasting out.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun.
And what was refreshing to me is, state of Georgia, people always just assume that everybody here raps about trapping and this, that, and the third. But there's a whole pocket of MCs who have something else to say.
Yeah. And in an interesting way, like say something different in a different way, and like that's what I don't know. I mean, I think that's what Andre said. He was like, "Yeah, the South got something to say." So like, other than even what we're known for, we have even more to say than what people think. So
and it's tough because like I feel like radio, the medium which I live in, creates the narrative that skews the world view.
Yeah, but like we also make the best songs though. Like what I'm saying, Atlanta makes the best songs as well as It's just like I'm not even mad at it. I get it. We make the best anthems for people to listen to. So I understand why the radio plays what it plays. They're good songs.
I just grew up in a time where like there was like so much balance
that's
in
true.
it.
That's true.
You had your music to turn up to.
Yeah.
You had your music that was just different and would inspire you in a certain way. And there was a good little juggle to it.
Yeah. I think it swings back and forth with time. Like I think that I honestly think that we're experiencing almost like the snap era of right now. To where think about everyone was there was always a new dance.
Mm-hmm.
There was always like people from up north were complaining that there's no substance. It feels like right now. It was like 12 years ago. I think the content swings back and forth.
And the thing is, like, even in times where people feel like there is no substance, it's always there. It's just you got to search and find the people that are creating the content.
Yeah.
And speaking of content, your video for Eyes on the Road with K-Camp.
Yes, that just dropped.
That record is dope.
I appreciate it, man. That's a special one. Shout out to K-Camp. You know what I'm saying? That's Northside. We shot that a minute ago, but we just dropped 2 days ago. It's doing pretty good.
Word.
It's a good one.
And if we could shed some light on the part of town which you reside or from,
yes, sir.
Marietta. People be sleeping on Marietta. Like, do y'all even get a zone?
No, we don't have a zone. It's funny. I was just talking like last night. I was out and I met just a dude who was just outside, just like kicking it, and he had said he was from Decatur, but like people from Decatur can say they're from Atlanta. But then if you're from Marietta and you say you're from Atlanta, people are like, nah, you're not from Atlanta. Like it's the same thing. Like it's like. But whatever. But I feel it.
Same thing happens in New York. Like people talk about, I'm from Albany. You're not from New York.
Yeah, but like Albany is like that's diff. Like Marietta's, it's like 5 minutes up the. It's literally the Windy Hill exit is right there off like where Cumberland's at. That's Atlanta. Cumberland Mall is in Atlanta.
I live not far from you. I'm a Mapleton guy. And people sound like we got a different mayor.
Yeah.
No, Texas is pretty much the same.
Yeah, but if I'm from Atlanta, I'm from Marietta. It's all the same thing.
So do you feel like, just being that the area that you grew up in was different, do you feel like that shaped your musical worldview differently than some of the other people who maybe grew up in like zone 6 through 5?
I think that I think I have an aerial view of it rather than being in it. Because I will say it's not like like you said, I'm not like zone 6. I'm not like deep in Atlanta. But at the same time, like I can kind of see it from a bird's eye view. So I think I have a different perspective. I think that's why it sounds different. That's why I rap different, which, I like. I like being not like everybody else.
Got you. Like, I mean, just like somebody going to buy a new car, cosigns in the business or everything. You've gotten some pretty solid ones so far. Kehlani. Like, you was like on tour with her, right?
Yeah. We did a show in New York, Kehlani and I, Terminal 5. That's literally my favorite show thus far. So did that with Kehlani. That was great. That was dope. She's extremely nice. She's a good person.
What I hear, man. We almost interviewed her, but like, she was going through some things at the time and like she had canceled all her media interviews. But I'm such a fan of her work because I was late to the party.
Mm-hmm.
I saw her one year at South by Southwest, and I went to an event that Erykah Badu was throwing.
What year?
This is going to be not last year, not the year before, maybe 3, possibly 4 years ago.
It was crazy. That was, if it was 2015, that was the year we had actually did a show same showcase. Of course, she was way higher on the bill than me, but I think Chance the Rapper had did a show, and he just had got a bunch of people together to do at South by, and that was the first time I saw her live, and this was way 2015, long time ago. But she's been really talented for a really long time.
But when I went to go see it, it was cult like. Everybody knew the records.
Oh yeah,
and I'm hearing her for the first time.
Exactly. Yeah, he was like, that's how I felt. It was like, yo, when was all this happening? But she has her fans. They ride.
So has your cult built up yet to the point to where you're going to do these shows and everybody know the records yet? Are we there yet?
Here and there. It's happening. I know it's going to be happening on July 18th at this show we got coming up. A lot of people coming out for that. That's my first headliner show in Atlanta in a minute. So I know people who are coming for me. But you know what I enjoy almost as much as people knowing my shows or knowing my songs and my shows is people not knowing.
Yeah.
A new fan who almost doesn't, they come there they might come there for Kehlani, and they in the crowd, they see me, they got their arms crossed at the beginning of the show. By the end of it, they, rocking, made this girl cry at this other set. You know what I'm saying? I like converting fans. I like getting new fans just as much as I like people who know my stuff already. So
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
And I like that take on it because I tell my fellas about that all the time. I like to have those Rocky Balboa shows where you go in the underdog, people yo, what the hell is this? Why is this happening? And then when you see the arms come down from being unfolded,
I look them right in the face. People who aren't rocking with me, I'll rap straight to them until it's almost uncomfortable for them. They'll be like, all right, he knows what he's doing up there. And the next thing you know, you get him. I like converting people, so I respect it. I like it.
When was the first time you felt like you got it?
It was that show I was talking about in 2015. No, in
South by
in 2015. Man, the context around that show was crazy. I had actually, we ended up staying at South by longer because of that show. I think I was supposed to be there for 2 days, but the opportunity came up to do that show. I was supposed to go back to work. I called to my job. I wasn't coming back. And I just to do that show. So I was on stage. I told the crowd and everybody, I was like, yo, I might not be going home to a job, so we going to turn up. And it was just this moment where I was like, oh, you just got to be real on stage and people respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm literally be on stage being myself. If I forget my words, I'm like, dang, I forgot my words, y'all. That's crazy. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I think just giving people exactly who you are. If who you are is someone who's supposed to be on stage, you give them who you are, then they're going to rock you. They're going to like you.
And it's dope to catch you at this phase in your career. Do you have a regular job still?
No, I don't.
Wow, how long you been flying free?
Flying free and very broke for a very long time, 3 years. But now it's a little bit more stable. It's looking all right now. Now it's
kind of.
I'm at my mama's house now. I'm
okay.
Yeah, which is nice.
So, but I guess it kind of helps seasons the music a little bit as well too.
Because to talk about.
Yeah, and then yo, you got to make it work.
Oh yeah. It's a little bit of pressure, but like I said, shows are doing all right. Streaming's doing all right now, so I can't complain.
Word. When I see people with guns tattooed on their face, I'm like, hey, whatever it is you're doing in life,
God, you committed.
You better be a scientist at it because you ain't about to get that job at Google headquarters.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. The face tattoo thing is so weird to me.
It really is. They're gonna regret it later when the Zans run out. They're gonna regret it.
I think it's just weird because it's you did it to be different.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone has them, so you're not even different, and you got a tattoo on your face. So it's it's a double negative. You're not even unique because everyone has them. So I don't know. I don't get it.
It would be really dope because most of your favorite rappers walk around with fake jewelry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be dope if the people who got that trend started, if they all had henna tattoos and didn't tell anybody.
That would be amazing.
So now you got all these other idiots who jumped on the wave. They're stuck with it and oh, come to find out that 21 Savage's tattoo was a stamp.
It's not a knife. I can't wait to get fake jewelry that people assume is real. That's the point I want to be in my career.
That's a great space to occupy.
Buy $100 chain, but people just assume that's a good place to be when people just assume everything you have is real.
Kelechi, there was a guy that walked in here who everybody knows.
Y'all knew.
And his chain was so fake.
But what's really the point?
No, but
the point is from if people see you, if they think you're shining, then you're shining.
No, the thing is, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I don't care. But
clearly
I'm not.
Yeah, but there's some people who are heavily invested in it.
Yeah.